It's time for In the Paint, sponsored by Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, ISU, Menards, Subway, Terre Haute Savings Bank, and Wabash Valley Sports. Now with the best hoop show in the Wabash Valley, Rick Semler and Megan McEwen.
Good evening and welcome to In the Paint. We had another big night of hoops in the Wabash Valley. Like always, Sports 10 has you covered with all the action from around the area with highlights from 14 games.
A lot of games, man. 14. And one of those games included a Vigo County showdown between Terre Haute North and South and West Vigo. A huge Big 8 contest for Vincent's Lincoln. And a couple of games involving ranked teams as Washington took on Bloomfield and Bar Reef traveled to South Knox.
We'll start with Terre Haute South. They were looking to continue their domination over West Vigo. The Braves have won 6 straight over the Vikings. West Vigo's last win over South, 2009. The two met tonight, the home of the Braves. Jalen Manette coming off a career-high 36. Here is his first shot tonight. You know what's going to happen. The IUPUI recruit went for 30. He also reached the 1,000-point mark in his career. Corey Vickers' strong drive. Nice left-handed finish. The West Vigo junior with the and one to tie the game in the first quarter. Of course, what's a South game without a Matt Dady dunk? No one finishes better in the area this year than Dady. Another nice one-handed throwdown. De'Avion Washington joins the jam party. The Terre Haute South sophomore, the still and two-handed rim rocker, Chase Mahurin, had a good game off the South bench with 12. The Braves sharpshooter gets the friendly bounce. Congrats, by the way, to Chase on that presidential scholarship you earned recently to Purdue. That's awesome. Terre Haute South rolls 86-50. Braves have won 7 straight over the Vikings. Terre Haute North looking for a Conference Indiana home win. They hosted Bloomington North. IU coach Tom Crean fresh off his big win over Iowa last night at the game to watch his son Riley play for the Cougars. Kobe Riley scores off the inbounds play to give Terre Haute North a 1-point lead in the third quarter. Later, Riley, nice post-up move. He ties the game at 29. The Terre Haute North senior had 15. Braxton Poor been playing great lately. Nice take and finish. Good guys down 2. This game was close for 3 quarters, but Bloomington North pulls away in the final quarter. Cougars come to Terre Haute and pick up a 56-44 win at North. Megan.
The month of February, the time of year that you want to test your team to see how they will respond headed into the state tourney. That event just over 2 weeks away, by the way, coming up real soon. Both Bloomfield and Washington believe they have teams that can make deep postseason runs, and tonight they faced each other. As top-ranked team in 1A, Bloomfield visited the 3A 11th-ranked Hatchets. Third quarter, nice ball movement by Bloomfield. Zach Skinner knocks down the 3. Cardinals trail by 12. Washington's Jacob Overton drives in and misses. That's why he got teammates, though. Jake fed well with the rebound, put back Hatchet's lead by 14. Bloomfield in a zone. Washington does a great job working the ball, finding gaps. Jacob Overton knocks down the jumper from the top of the key there. Washington beats Bloomfield 64-44. Big statement game from the Hatchets. Cody Zeller actually in attendance tonight, a proud Washington alum who led the Hatchets to 2 state titles back in 2010 and 2011. And he told Sports 10 just how proud he is of his old team.
They look really good tonight. It was a good win against a good Bloomfield team. So it's always good to be back here at the Hatch House.
Also down south, Vincent's Reveille looking for their 10th win of the season, hosting Shakamak. Third quarter, Reveille's Cody Steffi with the bucket. 50-35, Reveille with the lead. Pay attention to the score here. A little later in the third, Tanner Yayer explodes to the basket for a layup. Shakamak trails by 13. A little later, Lane Gilbert wide open in the lane. Now as time expires, Tanner Yayer hit the game-winning layup to give the Lakers the 65-64 win over Reveille. Gotta love game winners. We will take our first break, but when we come back, we have actions from 4 different games,
including stops at North Vermilion, South Vermilion, Northview, and North Central. When In the Paint returns.